Well, we continue with the final segment this morning, taking a look at International Women's Day, today being the 8th of March, which is International Women's Day. And we are focusing on innovation and technology for gender equality right now. And we're going across to be joined by my guest this morning, Dineo Bopape, active member at Capricorn Edu Center and lecturer at the Department of Mathematics, Science and Technology at the University of Limpopo. Dineo, good morning to you and welcome to the show. I think Dineo has frozen once again. Oh, there we go. Dineo, can you hear me?
Hello. Thank you for.
Yes, Dineo, I think we are having a bit of a problem. If you could possibly switch off your camera and perhaps we'll get a stronger signal if we could just do it on
Me on
audio
this
this
show.
morning. Yes, Dineo, can you hear me now? Well, we are battling for some reason or the other. We know that there have been numerous signal issues this morning, and that is as a result of load shedding in many areas. And I would uh, yes, we are trying to get hold of Dineo once again. I see my producer has just put up a message on the screen that we are trying to get hold of her just to try and understand, because this is very, very important, looking at women and the achievement of women and the whole question surrounding innovation and technology and the room or the space that is available for women. And we always speak about gender equality in the country, but yeah, you know how some women have actually taken advantage of the opportunities that have presented to them, and this again leads to women empowerment and also huge successes that women can experience in a business. And this is in the theme with International Women's Day 2023. I see Dineo is on standby over the telephone. Dineo, good morning to you and welcome.
Good morning, good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, we need to apologize. We know that there are connectivity issues that have been plaguing us of late as a result of load shedding. So we must say we're sorry. We must apologize for that. But you know, just coming to the issue we want to talk about, we are talking about International Women's Day, which is being observed today, and we want to focus on women. We want to focus on the successes of women, on the empowerment of women, and more importantly, looking at two specific issues, looking at your background, an active member at Capricorn Edu Center, a lecturer at the Department of Mathematics, Science and Technology at the University of Limpopo, and the whole question of technology actually comes in, and also innovation. Just how do you see yourself and how you've grown and looking at the success that you've achieved?
Okay, thank you so much. In terms of women, empowerment in terms of technology and innovation, I can say personally, this year's theme is talking to me, it's talking to a lot of women in our field, because it has not been that simple being a woman in our field. And, I'm happy to say that with the introduction of innovation and technology, now more women are going to be attracted to such a field as science, math, and technology. Yes, going back to Capricorn Edu, what we used to do when we would go to rural areas, when we go to rural areas and we visit those math science classes and we ask women, what is it that you want to do? A lot of women were not so interested into science, technology, mathematics. They said those things are not for them. But then introducing them into them doing some science project for like over a week and, getting them involved, we saw how when we introduce innovation and technology to say, come up with something that can improve your community, how they will be more involved and how they would be interested in science. So I feel like introducing technology and innovation to the whole new era of film, it will bring equality into our field, because we need more women in our field.
Well, certainly, and also I think with women featuring a lot more prominently in the world of business in general, but also in other specific areas, this actually would go a long way because we've been talking about women empowerment for a very very long time, and we know that there are still many issues that impact or that prevent uh, women to grow fully and to be empowered fully.
Mm. Yes, that's true. Because I know that, in a male dominated field, when you are a woman and you're trying to build a career in that field, it also has this cloud that, people will look at you as, this woman is more masculine and so forth. So I do also believe that introducing this innovation will also, bring us together. We'll now not look at women who are doing this kind of careers that we believed for so long that they are male dominated. We will not view them as women who are more masculine, but we would just be, viewing them as normal.
Yes. Now, just looking at some of the challenges that are being faced, and through Capricorn Edu, and also as a lecturer at the University of Limpopo, I'm certain that you come across many women, many young women aspiring to make a success of their lives. What are some of the challenges that they are faced with?
Most of the challenges would be that they would not believe that, they can actually do it. And, it's such a challenge being a lecturer and you're teaching a subject like chemistry and you're coming across a lot of ladies who are not doing well and, they need that particular module in order for them to graduate. And when you sit them down and you try to figure out what is the problem, why is this subject, difficult to you? And the first thing that will come in mind will be that I'm a lady, I don't really understand, and so forth. So, those are the major challenges that I go through on year by year basis. But what I normally do, I would always try to give an example of myself, and I'll tell them I'm also a lady, but then I just opened my books and I started studying. And most of them, they would even come back with emails thanking me and saying, "Well, thank you for making me see this particular situation differently. Had I not changed my mind today, I would have not graduated." So those are the issues. A lot of women would not believe that, they can actually successfully, pass a certain module or, do a certain project. So those are the major challenges that we go through.
Just finally, looking at where we are at this point in time in these particular fields that you are speaking about, innovation and technology, is enough being done, or is there still a lot more that needs to be done, considering the challenges that women still face with in getting to an equal footing in specific areas?
Okay. Transformation is, it's happening. Like, let me just give you an example. This nowadays technology and, women and men, we all have access to our mobile phones and we have access to certain apps and whatnot. And I see the younger generation being more, they are more explore, like they like exploring. So I think much can be done, but also there's something that is improving every year. Once we get hold of them in the social media that they like using mostly, I think we are getting somewhere.
Well, we're going to have to leave it at that, but I need to just apologize because I just seen the name Bafana on the screen, and we need to apologize. Our engineer will correct that as well. But for now, we thank you for taking time out and spending these last few minutes in the company of our listeners, our viewers on Salam Media. We wish you well, and we wish you all the success going forward.
Thank you for having me in the show. All is forgiven, and thank you so much. I do understand the change. Thank you.
Thank you. Dineo Bopape was us this morning, active member at Capricorn Edu Center and lecturer at the Department of Mathematics, Science and Technology at the University of Limpopo. With that, I'm going to be signing off. Next up is going to be Juice 15, Sheikh Tawfiq Ibn As-Sair from myself and the team. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Breaking stereotypes, moving boundaries, joining hands.